Hello again, Blizzard. I'm here to discuss levers again. Look at this. We're in the third freaking round of this match, and we have a whole nother round to go. And there are already 4 levers on the other team. Why are matches allowed to continue when this happens? People are being forced into a no-win scenario. This isn't good. This is the 3rd match in a row that I have seen levers. 2 in a row, people left on my own team, but now it's the other team. This happens way too often. Way too many people experience it, and it drags down the SR. People think Elo Hell doesn't exist, but it does. Then this is the reality. It's a forced loss. You think people shouldn't be forced to do this and forced to do that, but you're basically allowing people to force someone into losing SR and influencing their competitive score. It's hypocrisy. Why are you allowing people to do one thing to other players but not another? We can't even avoid these players like we used to. This needs to stop. You either need to start giving people more harsh punishments for leaving, or bring back the avoid player button. This has to happen, Blizzard. Those 4 people would automatically be ignored and never be a part of someone's team again. Eventually, it filters them out. It's like a sieve. All of the people who leave will fall through the sieve, and all those who don't want to leave will stay in the sieve, and then they'll be separate. It needs to happen that way, Blizzard. You need to be able to separate the good people from the bad people based on their actions. Because this is how it works. Well, they at least got 1 back. That could have been a DC, but still, Blizzard, 3 versus 6? Come on. Come on, there needs to be something done about this. This happens literally every fucking day. And I know that swearing is a little inappropriate for the Blizzard forums, but apparently it's not getting through to you, Blizzard. There needs to be some kind of change. There has to be. Otherwise, all you're doing is condemning people to, a game of stress and troll, and it's bullcrap. There needs to be some kind of change that benefits the good players and punishes the bad. Otherwise, you're just making people angry at you, like you have been for years. I mean, did you learn nothing from the debacle with Cataclysm and then the Legion and everything else, or Pandaria rather? People didn't play. You lost millions of subscribers because you made a shitty choice. You lost millions of subscribers because nobody liked the content. You changed so many things and added so many things for people to abuse. People abuse the group finder function. How is that any different from this? People leaving a group and then not being able to queue, and then the group cohesion falls apart. That's exactly what the problem is, Blizzard. The problem is not nerfs and buffs. The problem is how people act in game. You have people throwing racial terms and obscenities everywhere, and people telling them to go kill themselves, and the thing you focused on the most was GGEZ! Censoring a chat function, or putting a chat function in to censor a completely unrelated and, useless term that people, oh my god, these little snowflakes are telling you is rude and ridiculous and inappropriate. Why would you focus your effort on such a meaningless little phrase like that? Not even a phrase. I don't know, Blizzard. I mean, where is the common sense here? I've been silenced 5 times because people in the game are reporting me for telling them how to play their characters. I've played since the beta. When I see a little level 34 jackass in competitive playing a soldier and he's not targeting the Pharah, I get upset. Yes, I get upset after I've asked him nicely 5 times in the first round, 6 times in the second round, and then in the subsequent 3rd round where we eventually lose because he's not focusing the Pharah.
Victory.
I mean, why do people have to overreact to someone actually telling them how to play the game, but then when, there has to be a change here. There has to be a change, Blizzard. It just has to happen. You are just destroying the community by doing this. You're not solving anything.
This is the most random play of the game.
you're not solving anything by taking no action. This is in the agreement that we agreed to when we purchased these games, the EULA.
Dude, vote for the healers. Oh.
People are not supposed to be able to influence other people's gameplay in a negative manner like this. They do it in World of Warcraft, and you ban them for standing on top of a quest giver. They are inhibiting other people's gameplay. That is what they are doing. People troll, people flame, people do this and that and the other, and you are not doing anything about it. You are not punishing people like you used to. Silencing people does nothing when you keep their money and they still play the game. When the people who are in the wrong are not the ones being silenced, that's the problem, Blizzard, and that has to change. I thank you for watching this video. I really hope this encourages people to report people that do this and report people that, you know, flame and troll and shout obscenities and things in the chat. And it seriously bothers me that Blizzard is not, that you are not more focused on all of these problems, because it really bothers me that this is the kind of game that you want to have just because it makes you the most money. It seriously bothers me. You should not be focused on just making money. You should be focused on making a quality product that's safe for everybody, not just a few. You are basically handing the game over to the trolls. You need to stop that. It has to stop. Just plain and simple, Blizzard. You are only making things worse. It's no different than any other game community that just does not self-moderate. You have to moderate what people are doing and what people are saying. Because I have video evidence of that here now today, that were 4 levers and the match is allowed to continue. It has to stop. People's gameplay is being affected, and eventually they will stop playing, and then they will write bad reviews, and then they'll tell their friends not to buy it. You are creating a vicious cycle of people not wanting to play your games because of the way you're not acting against those who are causing the issues in the games, in the gaming community. You are perpetuating the problem by allowing it to continue. If any of you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, your opinions, etc., whatever, suggestions for how we can approach the problem, etc. And then and if any of them actually come up, I will put them on a Blizzard, onto a forum page on the support page on Blizzard. Just look for my name, Derpmaster, on there, and I will hopefully see you all next time. Again, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Have a good day, everybody.